How do you find San Diego tide charts for tide pooling? If you are eager to discover the fascinating world of tide pooling in San Diego, knowing how to find tide charts is essential. Tide pooling is best during low tides when the pools are fully exposed. So, how do you find those all-important tide charts? First, you will want to look for detailed tide tables and forecasts that provide the times and heights of high and low tides specifically for the San Diego area. These charts are typically available online and are crucial for planning your tide pooling adventures. When searching for tide charts, make sure to find ones that show accurate times of low and high tides. These times are usually given in Pacific Daylight Time. You will also want to check the tide heights, which are measured in feet or meters. For the best tide pooling experience, aim for a low tide height of about 0.7 feet or lower. This ensures that the tide pools are fully exposed and accessible for exploration. San Diego experiences to high tides and to low tides each day, giving you multiple opportunities to enjoy tide pooling. To maximize your experience, check the daily tide cycles. Reliable sources for tide charts include various online tide forecast websites. Many of these sites offer 7-day or 30-day tide charts that show both the times and tide heights. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration provides official tide predictions and tables for San Diego, which can be viewed online or downloaded as a PDF. Another great local resource is the Cabrillo National Monument. They offer tide tables that specify the best tide heights for exploring tide pools in that area. This can be particularly helpful if you want to visit specific tide pooling spots. When planning your tide pooling outings, aim to go during the lowest tides of the day. These often occur in the early morning or late afternoon. Checking the tide chart a few days in advance can help you pick the best days for your adventure. To sum it up, finding San Diego tide charts for tide pooling is straightforward. Use trusted online tide forecast services or the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration for accurate predictions. Look for low tide times with heights around 0.7 feet or lower. Consult local tide tables, like those from Cabrillo National Monument, for specific information. By planning your visit around these low tides, you can safely and effectively explore San Diego's unique tide pooling spots.